You're now listening to HoodCastAF, the bad boys of action figure podcasting. Join Jonathan Fallen and CobraDad as they shit talk some action figure related shit. Be warned that the ideas and opinions expressed are nothing more than entertainment. So fuck off and enjoy. HoodCast begins now.
Welcome to HoodCast. And while everyone is at probably Legion's Con that we kind of know, AWA, Highly Posable, that motherfucker KJ, your cousin from Boston, and you know, so but we're still here, you know, we're still doing the podcast. We ain't at Legion's Con, not yet, you know, we're not that big, but with your donation to HoodCastAF.com, and there is a donate button, you know, there's a PayPal button. It goes directly to me, not to CobraDad, who is also here, which I do owe him $5, and that's his paycheck. So
don't trust what he's saying. Don't donate shit to him. Just hit me in the DM, and I hit you with my Cash App. The money actually comes directly to me. You don't have to worry about him.
There's no receipts on Cash App.
You know what I'm saying? Shoot me a couple of bucks, and I'll shout you out on the show.
All right. Well, look, we got some special guests tonight. The PottDogg is here with us.
Oh, yeah! I'm live on the show, baby.
I'm going to count this as 9 for 9. You know?
Yeah, I mean, he's on the show. Why not?
Because you can go to
streak alive.
You can go to HoodCastAF.com and leave a voice message, and that's on the end segment, the coming up with the gang segment. But yeah, so do that. Play a character, ask us a question. It doesn't matter. PottDogg, he's 9 for 9 now. You know, he may go 10 for 10 if he called in. I'm not sure, but we'll get there at the end of the show. We also have another special guest, and it's the RetroBarbarian, Cody.
Yeah, brother.
It ain't Cody Rhodes, but it's the next best thing. Just Cody. Cody knows. He knows some shit.
I know some toy shit, but I also know some wrestling shit too. But you know, we'll talk about some shit.
You kind of look like a wrestler, man.
Matt Cross is what I was thinking. Remember him?
Yeah.
It's
Matt
funny,
Cross.
guys. I'm over here in Southern California, and I actually was trained. I was going to school to be a wrestler. I was at in Bell Gardens. They have a wrestling academy called the Santino Brothers.
Okay.
And yeah, dude, one of the wrestlers who was not pro at the time, he's on AEW now. I don't know if you guys have heard of him, Brody King.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah. I wrestled him like 100 times, and he it took him about a year after I went to school for him to turn pro. But that dude was he was kind of my mentor at the time. But I ended up tearing my bicep and kind of getting fucked up because I was in the gym heavy. I was juicing. I was like, you know. Yeah, so I was doing the whole fucking thing, and once I tore my bicep, that kind of derailed me.
Okay. Yeah, I was kind of wondering, because I seen your pictures on, like, Instagram. Not that you have, like, but your just normal picture, and, like, it looks like you're fucking buff as shit, you know?
I was, man, but kind of around when COVID hit, it was hard to get in the gym, and, you know, shit was kind of fucked up, and I kind of fell off the gym train. Not that I don't still lift here and there, but it definitely was it was like my everyday thing. I didn't miss a gym day. You know, it was toys and weights, and now it's just toys.
All right, gentlemen. So I've been going through some not nothing serious, like not going through shit, but just going through a lot of my bins of storage of figures that I bought at like Rosscon. Fucking, I don't have all these out here, but you know, Five Below, clearance at Walmart, Target, fucking, you know, and I have a lot of shit, and I'll put it in my consignment, you know, toy shop shelf, and certain things sell, certain things don't, you know, and they'll sit there for a while. But I've been recently buying a ton of bootlegs off AliExpress, and those fly off the shelves. Now, I posted some stuff about this in HoodCast chat, and Cody, dude, you had some. I think you sell too. I'm not sure exactly. You can you know, elaborate on that. But Mexican bootlegs, man, you got them.
Yeah, so you know, we do a little bit of reselling. I'm not crazy in promoting it on our Instagram page. I guess that's something that my wife would tell me I need to work on. But long story short, how it happened is in about 2021, my wife was diagnosed with MS, and she's really young. And when that happened, she decided to step away from her physical job because we didn't know, what it would look like for her health. So I thought, at the time we were living with a family member, we had a room full of toys, and I thought, how could I monetize my passion?
Sure.
And we thought maybe we could, start a business selling toys, and that could give her some income while staying home. And it kind of, it's still pretty low key. We're called the Secret Toy Society.
Nice.
And we don't really talk about it.
Where do you sell? You just sell online, or you just sell at random like toy shows and stuff like that?
So we have an e-commerce website set up through Shopify, but we mostly do conventions. Our last big one, 5-6 months ago?
Yes.
There's a big toy store over here in Southern California called Toy Depot.
Oh, I know it. Yeah.
Yeah, great shop, and they put on a really big show about 6 months ago called Geeking Out, and it was their biggest show yet. Tons of vendors. It was incredible. A couple of Ernie Reyes Jr. was there from Surf Ninjas and fucking Turtles, and a bunch of cool guys were there. Yeah, it was great, man. It was a great time. And the next one's coming up in January. I think the 18th or the 28th, one of those dates, but. So when it comes down to reselling and bootlegs, especially, my wife is from Mexico, and up until, I don't know, 3 or 4 years ago, I had never been, but since going multiple times a year now, I absolutely fucking love Mexico. I love the people. I love the food. I'm a big fan of Lucha Libre. I love the art of professional wrestling there. It's fucking incredible. It's, in my opinion, the best version of pro wrestling. Just because it's almost like how wrestling is in Japan. It's kind of like a cultural thing.
Have you ever been to what's that league? The Junkyard League? They changed their name pretty recently, but they were big during COVID and stuff, and they wrestled out of a junkyard. And they had Cycloplay was one of their biggest wrestlers, and they do moonsaults onto cars and shit like that. I forget what it's called, but they're fucking.
It's called retarded.
How dare you?
Look, it entertains myself and a bunch of other people alone, and they had a thing where they teamed up with GCW for a little bit. They had GCW versus, I don't know if they were called S something W or but they changed their name. I forget what they were called, but it's right there across the border, So
it's in TJ, maybe?
It might be past that a little bit, but it's a junkyard, and I've never been there, but fans just show up. They have a flea market sometimes, but there's just trash cars everywhere. It's a junkyard.
Dude, it sounds fucking awesome.
They got a fucking ring sometimes, and sometimes they don't have a ring. So, there's stacked up cars hella high, and they're doing moonsaults off them. Dude, it's fucking amazing. I wish I could remember the name, but...
Are they still doing it?
I feel like Nick Gage would be the champion there, too, garbage wrestling.
Nick Gage, Nick Gage never been there. I don't think, maybe, but their shit is not on any of the pay-per-views or in the wrestling channels. They just started filming shit randomly and putting it on Facebook and stuff like that, little clips. It's weird, And then they had the whole GCW versus them, which didn't really last very long. It was one little pay-per-view thing, but.
I was going to ask if GCW was tied into the promotion or if it was just a little cross thing they had going, because GCW is pretty big now,
Yes. Thanks to Stephanie McMahon.
Oh, really?
Yeah, dude. She had multiple meetings with Brett. I forget. The dude who owns it and manages it. Brett something. I don't know.
Oh, yeah. I hear the major guys, because I know Matt Cardona or whatever, he's pretty tied into GCW.
Yeah, absolutely him too. So I just I don't ever give the major bros any credit, but now they're cool. Those guys, dude.
No, dude. Sorry, they're assholes, man. But anyway,
no, I just think Matt's kind of a dick, but he needs to be. And he should be, So I give him all the credit, and he runs all his merch by himself, and he tells wrestlers that's what you need is merch.
It's true, man. Mad respect. He's laying out the game plan. He's got his own fucking toy company off the ground. It's great. I love it, dude. It's great stuff. But the dude's a fucking dickhead, and before he did any of that shit, he'd done some fucked up things in the toy community. And
woo woo woo.
Yeah, man. I just don't. I'm not a Matt Cardona guy, and I sold some super fucking rare Mexican luchador figures to. If you guys know who Bill McKenna is, he's he's the main guy at Mattel. Yeah, for WWE action figures, and he's actually a buddy of mine. Awesome dude. And I sold some figures to him, a complete set of what they're called Kellyan AAA figures. Yeah. And they're really hard to find figures, kind of hard molded in poses. And I sold him the complete set. And then he went on the podcast and was like, "Did you see those figures? Like, they weren't in fucking good condition." And blah, blah, blah. And he was like talking shit. And they were fucking mint. Like, the guy didn't even look at the fucking photo.
Dude. I've seen those figures, and like I've tried to buy them before too. Like, they have like La Parka and shit like that.
Yeah.
And yeah, like I've seen them at Frankensons and stuff, like at certain booths, like a long time ago. But
sure.
Yeah, Matt Cardona's a piece of shit, dude. He's the dude who was like, yeah, I think I'm in the Star Wars now. He'll buy like a whole vintage collection, and it's like, dude, that's not fucking collecting, man.
Exactly.
I get it. You have some money, but you're not having fun collecting it. You know, you're just buying it.
Yeah, he just.
And to top it all off, he's fucking Chelsea Green. Doesn't that just piss you off?
It pisses me the fuck off. Yeah.
It pisses us off.
You know what? Unpopular opinion, dude. She's not even that hot, dude.
She's a little like weird, like bird-eyed. You know,
exactly.
She's like the ugly girl from 90210, but I'd still, give a bang here and there. But it still works,
10 out of 10 body, though. 10 out of 10 body.
Oh, sure. Yeah. But we're far off the subject of bootlegs. Sorry, I don't know how we got here. Let's go back.
Let's go back.
No, but so yeah, in Mexico, like, you've got such talented, like, bootlegs have fucking jumped light years from where they were even like in the early 90s, mid 90s. Like, it's a whole different game now. And this was a subject you guys touched on, I believe, this week. Or was it last week?
Yeah, it was. This week,
I think.
Last week.
Yeah, this week.
This week is last week.
Yeah, you're right. Fuck. And, the bootleg game is just fucking different, man. And the quality of these things that you're getting from, Mexico or AliExpress or any of these websites is just incredible now. It's so incredible that it is basically the real thing.
Yeah, pretty much.
And the premium DNA dudes with all the fucking Earthworm Jim, you know how much that fucked his company? Right before all his Earthworm Jim figures came out, AliExpress sold them all.
Those are not bootlegs, though.
Yeah, they're not bootlegs, though. That's the real deal, right?
Yes.
Yeah, but we all bought them like they're bootlegs, and the dude lost a hell of a lot of money.
Right.
Well, sure, but
that dude's a piece of shit, though. Like, he ran the site Megalopolis. His brother ran Premium DNA, and then he's like, look, let me be a part of your company because I fucked over my company selling toys. And, like, his brother's like, yeah, I guess, And then he comes over and fucks over, like, that company by telling China these figures aren't good enough. Take them fucking back. We're not paying for this shit. Then China goes like, well, fuck, we'll just sell all your figures online. Fuck you, dude. You're a piece of shit. You can't do anything about it.
Yeah, I'm glad they took that route because, I mean, before that AliExpress bomb hit with those Earthworm Jim figures, collectors were waiting on pre-orders, and they were like, I don't think we're ever fucking getting these.
Right. Yeah. But then also, like, how many people are looking for an Earthworm Jim figure?
I was at the time. I wanted that fucker so bad.
They're dope. They're cool. Rich. I like them. But
yeah, it's a great video game, great characters, great series. But, yeah, it's a very niche IP for sure.
Yeah, it's
all the ones that were wanting to get it were willing to pay $50, and then we all paid $15. So it's like that was like a collector gift, man.
It was a fucking win-win for us for sure.
Except for the dick that fucked everybody, like he said.
Hey, man, maybe that was his karma.
I think it absolutely is. Don't try to fuck over the toy community and like, dude, all he's doing is pre-order scams, trying to get over. And there's been tons of companies like for action figure, like people who get into the game who have done like pre-order scams.
Right. That's true, man. Very true. I don't want to talk about one that I still don't know if it's legit. I think that it's a wrestling figure company, but man, they keep stringing us along on pre-orders, and they just yesterday re-announced opening up pre-orders again, and the comments are just loaded with people going, where the fuck are the figures I paid for a year ago?
It's not Power Town, right?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, dude. It's Power Town. Yeah. So Power Town is doing the classic old school figures. And also, I think they're doing the TNA figures now, too, because I have Jordan Grace pre-ordered because I want that. Yeah. She's a fucking beast, dude. She's fucking awesome.
She would break my dick.
Dude,
she would, dude.
I have, because I've been a fan of hers for a while, and on Twitter, she made a book of all her men who snuck into her DMs and left creepy messages. She made 2 different books of that. I have both those. They're fucking really good too. It's like a pamphlet book. But
what not to say in the first few seconds of an interaction.
Yeah, but dude, just sliding into a fucking pro wrestler's DMs that could snap your dick in half is just that's not a smart move to begin with, dude. You got to be down bad to do some shit like that.
Yeah, but it's all online, so it's not really real. Dudes are creepy, and dudes are allowed to be creepy online because it's you're wearing a mask,
Yeah.
Look, I never slid into those DMs. I'm happily married and never did. So No, I really didn't. I ain't that creepy, man.
So,
even on that Royal Rumble night, I was tempted. God damn, that was a good debut.
Oh yeah, when she that was pretty sick, dude. I didn't
had a good showing.
Yeah, I was surprised that she even showed up on WWE television. That was cool.
I was super surprised and I was super juiced because I knew she's gonna be one of the biggest women wrestlers of all time. She has to be,
Yeah. She's got a great head, a great look. She's awesome.
There's no one like her. So she's skyrocketed. I don't know why they're not banking everything yet, but whatever. Slow burn.
Yeah, whatever. So anyway, bootlegs. So in Mexico, you can go to these stores they're pretty plentiful. It's not like mom and pop shops, but they're around. And I sent a photo to the group chat showing kind of what's available when you walk in. But it's a little bit of everything. And almost everything is made out of a very solid, sturdy, soft vinyl these days.
Yeah.
So you can get horror icons that are fucking, 18 inches tall. Jason with the removable mask. They come with accessories. They're fucking loaded down. And for bootlegs, man, these things, the quality is nice, man. They're fucking top tier. We sell a bunch of Spanish-speaking Chucky dolls.
Yeah, that's awesome. It's not like that clip that's gone viral about Spanish Chucky, part 1.
That's just terrifying, dude. That clip is terrifying. Where she's holding him and he's just fucking screaming shit in Spanish. Dude, that movie in Spanish is ultimately better than the English version.
It's great, sure. But you got to watch the It TV series in Spanish. It's really good. All the voices. Yeah.
The original?
Yeah, the original It. Yeah.
Ah, with Tim.
Yes, in Spanish.
Cool.
It's great.
Yeah. I gotta check that out. So yeah, and it's these Chuckies. They come with accessories that real cloth clothing. Wow. They're fucking loaded down, man. And a lot of this stuff they have a button on it, so when you hit, if it doesn't talk, the eyes light up. It's not just a fucking cheap piece of crap that you're getting at these stores.
And you can feel better about buying this stuff rather than the iPhone that a lot of people own that's made by child slavery.
Exactly, dude. You feel way better because these toys probably aren't made by children. You know what I mean? It's they very well could be. I haven't seen the factory where they're getting produced, but
they should be if they want cheap labor. Damn it.
Yeah, exactly. Nah, but I have a feeling. There's a couple of dudes in Mexico who just supply these fucking stores because almost every store has the same stuff. It almost has the same stuff. So you can walk into almost any store and get that fucking massive pit. That knockoff pit. And I've seen them in maybe 10 different colors by now.
Yeah.
And it's such a great figure, dude. And like you guys had mentioned, the original runs anywhere from $200 to $300, right?
Yeah. And it has gone as much as $500,
exactly.
During COVID.
Yep.
It's crazy. And it's those legendary figures from that line that go for crazy money. Not the figures, but the Build-A-Figure itself.
The Build-A-Figure, yeah.
But since that Pit came out, and then there was I think it's Axie Toys or whatever that ripped off Pit, but then got sued a little. Or they didn't get sued, but they got a cease and desist, and now they're still making it under a different name. So
I didn't know about that.
Yeah, there is another Pit that's being made, and it's not Pit. It's called the Demon or some shit like that. I forget who's making it. I don't know if it's Axie Toys or whatever, but yeah, they had to change their name and reproduce it under a different name, you know, because they got to cease and whatever. I don't know if it's Dale Kewen who originally drew Pit or whoever owns that license. I'm not sure. But that figure's still dope, and I know the Mexican bootleg is missing like the ab crunch and certain articulation, but it's still like it's a cool piece. How how much do you need to like pose it? It's just gonna be Pit, dude.
Exactly. It just needs to be a hulking, massive figure somewhere in your collection.
Mm-hmm. And I'm thinking that like cool. I can sell those Pits because I've owned like 3 or 4 different actual Pits from the Legendary series, and I've sold them at up like I've lost a little bit on some, and some I've made more money because I bought when the market was high, but I paid relatively low. They were going for like $450, and I bought it like $250 to $280. And I sold them some higher and some about the same. So, it kind of sucks.
But it's always going to be one of those figures that's in demand, dude. It's like even for collectors that are, just getting in on the line or like just finding out about it or guys trying to complete their collection, it's always going to be one of those pieces that kind of is like a staple in that particular toy line. And
what are they charging for Pit out there in those stores?
Dude, I don't want to blow up my spot, but it's affordable.
Look,
hell yeah.
Don't blow it up. Yeah, don't blow it up.
It's fucking affordable, and the quality you get, you just can't beat it, man. You can't fucking beat it. And like you said, we're adult collectors. We're not in there fucking playing. We don't need ab crunch. We don't need like superposability. You just need it to
Pit, dude. It's a giant monster.
Yeah.
It don't come with Timmy though.
No, but dude, I have seen bootleg Timmys, and they look pretty fucking good.
Yeah, you can 3D print Timmy nowadays. You just got to get someone to paint it.
Exactly.
Yeah, painting's the shitty part. See all this shit back here? Oh, there we go. 3D printing, I love it, but I hate fucking painting. It takes too much fucking time. I'm not patient enough.
I like painting when it's for me. When I'm painting for a customer, I fucking hate it. It's a fucking job. Yeah, it's not good. And I've had like certain commissions where I've had to do stuff for certain people, and like I'll say yes, and then fuck, I hate doing it though. I'm like, fuck, this ain't for me. This is fucking awful. This is like, man, I feel like a little Chinese kid making an iPhone, dude. I'm making nothing off this because I'm not charging enough, Because who's gonna pay over $100 for a custom figure it's pretty good? I'm not saying my shit's dope, I've seen other people's that are phenomenal, and I'm like, I'm not that good.
Yeah, but those motherfuckers that are
customs.
Yeah, dude, those guys are fucking pro, man. And that's the problem. You can't compare yourself to dudes that are doing it day in and day out. And people will fucking pay $100 for a custom, bro. You just got to find the right people and the people that are hardcore into the shit. Because my wife does painting for me and some of her projects, and we'll get like the blank vinyl figures and stuff from Mexico. Really popular right now are the luchador style figures. They're I could show you a couple examples, but on the table right now in the kitchen in her workspace, she has we got an Apollo Creed and a Rocky like Sofubi style.
Okay,
and they're hot in Mexico right now. It's like the new fucking thing to have like a Sofubi style vinyl figure.
Really, Sofubi is like huge now.
Huge, man. It's ridiculous how it's gone from this super niche thing to basically everybody wants to be in the fucking soft vinyl Sofubi game. It's like,
wow.
It's kind of crazy how it's blown up. It almost seems like overnight to me because, it used to be this niche Japanese market.
Right. Yeah.
And it's just
now, can you explain Sofubi to dumbass PottDogg who doesn't know what the fuck Japanese words mean?
Well, not really, dude, because I don't fucking know what it means. I just know that's So, but here's the thing, dude. It's like soft vinyl, like the company Mondo, right?
Cobra will tell you what it means. It means fa ra 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 ra.
I don't even know, dude. I just know that it's soft vinyl. It's been around since maybe the 60s or 70s. It originated in Japan. So with like a lot of the fucking original like kaiju, like the Godzilla shit, all that monster shit, Ultraman, all those licenses, they all had like Sofubi figures. Are you familiar with like any anime like Tiger Mask?
Yes.
Yeah, like they had a ridiculous extensive amount of vinyl Sofubi figures that are like they're slightly articulated. Like you can definitely move the arms up and down. The legs don't ever move. The head might move.
They did like Kanikuman and like all kinds of different lines and shit. Yeah.
Ultimate Muscle, all that shit, like you said. But
you remember in like the 90s, they had the Power Rangers villains. They were like the soft vinyl with the movable arms and heads.
It's similar.
Yes.
Were those kind of what you're thinking? Is that kind of in the same ballpark? That's the only thing that's coming to
those
mind
are more
for me.
detailed, I think. Like Sofubi is like they're like
let me go
toys.
grab an example. Dude.
They're
I'll show
toys,
you.
like they're
Hell yeah.
rubber toys or vinyl toys. You know, they're smooth. You know, the details aren't there really. It's it's a little different. It's I don't know how to like quantify it, but it's an old school kid's toy and it's maybe a Japanese kid's toy. And over time they have gotten more popular, especially the wrestling figures.
Okay. I get that old school like articulation.
Let me show you guys some shit.
Oh, I'm excited.
So this is a classic example of a Tiger Mask Sofubi figure. This dude is the villain for Tiger Mask. His name is Mr. X.
He's a monocle wearing top hat suit guy. Yeah,
so this is like fucking, I want to say maybe late 70s, early 80s.
Is that real or is that bootleg?
No, this is real. This is 100% legit. He's got all the markings and everything.
Okay.
100% legit. This is actually an expensive figure. But he's got.
I do say so myself, yes.
He's got arm articulation, and his head kind of has a little bit of articulation, but not much. And his body is just hard molded. It's all soft vinyl.
But who the fuck is he from?
He's Tiger Mask. Tiger Mask.
Oh, he's okay. Yeah, I see it now.
Yeah, his name's Mr. X. He normally has like a cane and a fucking cape.
Yeah.
So this is a classic example of a Sofubi style figure. Now those bootlegs that I was talking to you about earlier from Mexico, this is Tiger Mask.
He's naked.
And next to him, because he's plain. This is like how you would use at the tienda.
Right.
And about the exact same size as each other. So the scale on these things are pretty similar. Mm-hmm. He comes with his removable mask. He comes with his Tiger Mask cape. So like this is what you would buy from the store. Yeah, I'll take it out of the bag. And this is the hot style right now. So hot that this is being produced in mass quantities, bootleg in Mexico. And I've never seen anything this high quality made bootleg.
Is it a paint yourself though? I mean, because the mask is solid white and it does come off his head, which is dope.
Yeah, it's a paint yourself. So this is a do it your own project, whatever colors you want to do. But this is strictly because we get them and then we customize them.
Oh, do you customize them?
My wife does. I can't fucking paint. I tried painting a couple months ago and I painted one fucking line and was like, fuck this shit.
Yeah.
I can't do it.
Your wife rocks him. Hell yeah.
That's dope. And the cape is fucking awesome too. Like, is it good material?
Oh yeah, dude. It's top quality, man. It's like a little thicker than
it looks soft.
I can't even it's very soft. I can't even it's almost like a handkerchief. How fucking it's solid, dude. It's for a bootleg. It's actually ridiculous the quality of this stuff.
Wow. I mean,
and then
obviously the Sofubi figures have to be easy to bootleg, though. I mean,
oh shit.
I mean, I guess. Yeah. So here you got a snarf, dude. A fucking vinyl snarf. He's squeezable. He's soft vinyl. But this is another thing straight from Mexico, dude. And it's like, the quality is just kind of ridiculous. As soon as this guy's painted up, he'd look great next to your Lion-O or your Thundercats collection.
Dude, I can imagine, like, with the quality of that stuff, and if it's painted right, you make a killing.
Oh, yeah, dude. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it is actually ridiculous because this model of style of figure is so new that people don't even know these bootlegs are coming out of Mexico. It's
absolutely.
People like me are putting people onto it, and they're like, wait, I don't have to spend $300 in Japan? No, you don't.
Wow. Okay, fuck Japan, dude. I can eat sushi in America.
Yeah, or you can go to Mexico with me, eat sushi there, which kicks ass, and come back with a luggage case full of these.
Whoa. I don't know if I can trust Mexican sushi.
Shit.
I can trust
I would never trust Mexican sushi.
let me tell you.
You say you can't even trust the water. You think I'm trusting raw fish there?
Bro, who do you think makes your sushi? It's Mexicans in the back. It ain't.
Exactly. That's what I was going to say. Who do you fucking think's making it? It's Mexican people. Let me tell you something, man. Before I went to Mexico, dude, I was like fucking terrified. I can't drink water. I can't fucking eat this. I, like, had fucking pills of Imodium to stop liquid diarrhea. Like, I was fucking scared.
You were ready.
Let me be honest, though, dude. It's the greatest fucking place ever. And when I went there, eating the food and drinking the water fixed my fucked up stomach from all the bullshit processed food we have here in the States.
No shit. Absolutely.
It was actually backwards, dude. Like, I've never been healthier there.
Wow.
Like, because all the fucking processed garbage we have here, dude, like, my stomach is in a constant state of being fucked up.
I'm with you on that, man. I got an iron stomach, but, still.
So do I. But I'm still fucked up from cheeseburgers and other bullshit. Like,
fuck processed food. I'm with you on that.
So when I ate there, I was like, dude, everything is fucking fresh. It's killed that day. It's fucking made fresh. Like, the food quality is fucking just incredible there. It's incredible. And my stomach actually, I had no issues whatsoever, and was terrified for no fucking reason at all. It's the best place for food and toys.
Awesome. That's fucking
nice.
So here we've got a Rocky Sofubi style who's in the process of getting painted. He's got a lot more work to go, but he's gonna have nice anime looking eyes. His glasses or his gloves will be polished up. It's gonna be the black and yellow scheme with the socks and the boots, and
so
he's gonna have a lot.
Do you try to make it look like the original, or do you do your own thing sometimes? Or does your wife do your own thing own thing sometimes?
She does her own thing. She looks at a few reference photos that maybe I'll give her. I said Rocky's worn a couple of different outfits throughout the movies. You decide which one you want to go with. And originally she was thinking doing the American flag shorts, but I was like, that's Apollo Creed. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He
did wear it. Yeah.
He did, but
they're going with Pittsburgh Steeler colors there.
Yeah,
like
this is Rocky 3, right? When he had the black and yellow.
I don't fucking know. They all blend together.
Clubber Lang, I think.
Sylvester Stallone thinks he was reincarnated from a monkey. The dude's fucked. I don't give a fuck if he beat someone's ass in Rocky.
I just started watching season 2 of like that fucking Oklahoma show he's in or whatever it's called, and it sucks.
Tulsa King?
Yeah, Tulsa King. Season 1 was great. Season 2 is just fucking garbage, man. It's poorly written. It's just garbage.
I haven't seen any of season 2, but I enjoyed season 1. I thought it was good.
Season 1 was great. Season 2, it's schlock shit. Everyone gets their way. It's just fucking garbage. It sucks.
Yeah, it was kind of like Rocky meets The Sopranos in season 1, sort of.
Yeah. Oh, I just came here. Yeah, we shot.
The gabagool. He's a fucking gabagool.
So that's Sofubi, and it's cool, just
some good shit.
Yeah, it's very popular. I don't know, like fucking companies like Mondo are coming out of the woodworks making Sofubi shit now. So you can go on their website right now and order. I think they just put it up like last month. It's like a big ass Halloween bucket for one of my favorite horror movies, American Werewolf in London.
Yep, absolutely.
Yeah.
And you can get the fucking wolf head pail, and inside the pail you get 2 of the my favorite scene is that dream scene where the Nazi wolves come into the house and murder the family.
Yeah, it's not my favorite scene, but like it was added in just because it was a different movie that they wanted to make and use the props, but yeah, whatever.
Well, dude, I want to talk about that because that fucking scene blows my mind, and you just you shed a little light on it.
Yeah.
So apparently, yeah, because it seems so fucking out of place.
It's out of place.
You never see Nazi werewolves at any point in the movie besides that.
No.
And it's just like, what the fuck is happening here? But the design on those characters, each of the soldiers is so unique. Like,
but
one's bald.
Makes no sense.
Yeah, made no fucking sense.
Like I can't remember exactly, but it was another idea in another movie that he wanted to make. Or it was another guy. I don't know if it was what's his name, Landis or whatever. But I forget what it is. But it was someone else wanted to make a different movie and directed a different scene, and they just threw it in because they needed like the runtime or something like that. It was something weird like that. I can't remember exactly. But
totally
there's a total normal reason why it's separate from the film and it takes you out of it, and they added it in.
It just doesn't make sense. Just like Mondo's fucking pricing too, by the way.
Yeah, Mondo.
You said Mondo.
Fuck those Gusfos. Fuck all that shit. Yeah.
But Ghostbusters, $100 a figure. They suck. I know it pisses me off, but at least with this fucking Halloween bucket, you can order. I think it's $120, and you get 2 fucking figures and the giant fucking head. So it's
that's not bad. Yeah.
No,
that's not bad. That's better.
Yeah. So 2 Sofubi figures. I think you get alternate heads. You get weapons and fucking torches and the giant fucking head. And I was thinking about pre-ordering it. I think it drops in January, but everybody's doing Sofubi now, man. It's like it's the fucking thing, you know.
Well, I look forward to more Sofubi. I just have to learn how to say it when sober, so I will be practicing that. We got to get to the action figure news because there's not a whole lot, but we'll get to it. And Cody, you seem to like to know a lot about figures now, and I want to hear more. So, and PottDogg, you're also welcome, and also fuck you. Ladies and gentlemen, the news.
Join the HoodCastAF Patreon for bonus media and episodes. It's cheaper than the garbage you buy on a daily basis. Cheaper than $1 a week, you could have access to tons of bonus episodes and content. For only $3 a month, you will be indoctrinated into the HoodCast cult collective. And now the action figure news.
Yeah, you know, so it's Legions Con, and everyone's out in, New Jersey, fucking yucking it up and getting drunk and talking about dragons and shit, so...
Badass, dude! And lions!
Lions, yes! And tigers, and... No, there's no tigers, no fucking bears, there's no fucking Tin Man.
Snakes! Yeah, dude, I'm fucking hyped about it!
In the news! Yeah, let's go with fucking Mythic Legions and Legion Con, because we all know it. Everyone has been clamoring and saying, hey, where's the fucking... You make all these fantasy characters, there's no fucking dragon. There's no fucking dragon. How am I... All these fantasy characters, we're going throughout, we're playing Dungeons and Dragons, I'm rolling crits all day, I'm killing all these skeletons in, Necronominous Wave, which still hasn't hit yet, because I'm waiting for my fucking pre-order to come out, but there's no fucking dragon. Well, get ready, because if you wanted an old school dragon, you were hoping for a red dragon. Well, it ain't red, it's green, and it's pretty dope, though.
That's what I wanted.
Have you
It's
guys
amazing.
You guys seen this green dragon?
Yeah, I think it looks fucking awesome.
Looks like $500 awesome, I bet.
Yeah. It's going to be up there, right?
I
It'll
mean,
be up there, 4 to 5 at least.
it's 31 inches long, 22 inches high, and I'm sure you can stretch it out to be longer, like you do normally when you take a picture. But
Long arms. Long arms.
it kind of like the dragon head looks like what's that movie Dragonheart? It kind of looks like that kind of dragon, but also Game of Thrones-ish a little bit. Not the body, just the head.
Dragonheart's underrated, by the way, dude. That's an under-the-radar dragon movie.
Or how's the guy who talks like this? Whatever. What is his fucking name?
Dragonheart, that's the one where the dude's like the old code.
Yeah.
That's a piece of shit.
Dude, it was mid-90s, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it was like
dude,
90,
there's a sick-ass
95.
storyline off of it, dude. Yeah, don't
seen
fucking talk shit on that movie.
Sean
God damn it.
Connery as the
garbage.
voice of the dragon. Is that the movie you're trying to say is good?
It's all right. It
Dude,
ain't terrible.
It was a 90s gem, bro. It's not like, fucking think about all the other movies in 95 that were out.
If a gem to you is a shit nugget, then hey, that can't really. I can't hate on
That
you.
might be a shit nugget, but you're a piece of poo, a dragon poo. Yes, I can say shit very well.
Compared to the fucking shit show that the movies are today, bro, I'm sorry, but from 1990 to 99, dude, movies kicked ass, dude. I'm sorry. They just fucking did.
That.
And especially
But I'm saying
most
that movie in particular sucks.
most fantasy films at that time were pretty cool. What was that one with the Desperado dude and like he battled all like these people that they thought were monsters, but they're not. I forget. It was pretty dope though.
The skinny,
it has Dennis Quaid and Sean Connery in it.
Yeah, you haven't seen that?
Voice of the fucking dragon, and he's like,
it might be good, dude. Cobra, what the fuck?
Code all throughout the stupid fucking movie, bro.
And there's a fucking great toy line for it, dude. And I was at KB fucking finding those shits 3 for $10, bro. I was snatching up all of them.
I forgot about the toy line. There was a toy line for that fucking shit movie. Look, I don't say it was shit. It was just like run of the mill. But you know what? I watched it 3 or 4 times. Not in the theater. Too, just after years, if it was on TNT, I'm like, oh, Dragonheart. It's got a cool looking dragon. And
exactly.
Back when CG was pretty okay at the time.
It was cutting edge, man.
The dragon was the only cool part about the whole fucking movie.
And basically, the dragon's the only cool part about the toy line, because the figures, like the single carded figures, the humans, they were like they were small scale, and they came with a bunch of weapons and shit, but the fucking dragons are the coolest in that toy line.
So the story was Sean Connery and like this other dude, he like the dragon would like terrorize like the city, and then he would come as a dragon hunter. Hey, can I finish it?
Shut up, Cobra.
And then he would pretend to kill the dragon, and the dragon would like he'd shoot an arrow, and the dragon would like, oh, I'm dying. I'm Sean Connery dying. And then like they make the money, they move on to the next town. Then shit happens, and then I don't remember anything of the movie.
Yeah, that's about it though. Not much else happens after that.
Nah, I'm sure he dies, and it's kind of sad. I remember that.
He gives his heart to the fucking little twink fucking ginger.
I think you're right, dude.
And then and then he fucking he keeps saying, I got the old code or some bullshit. And then
bro, you saw it too? I think we were holding hands in the theater, dude.
I hate it because I went to the theaters, broke bread, because I'm like, oh, cool, a dragon movie, bruh. This shit gonna be fire, my dude. And it was a piece of shit, and I was out of there before it was over, bro.
Damn, bro, you left early?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, because like, he was talking during the movie and they ushered him out.
Yeah.
Hey, PottDogg, even if, Cobra's saying it fucking sucks, you should still check it, at least to see it at least one time.
Yeah, you got to see
I'm going to be honest, seeing Sean Connery on the cast list sold me on it. I'm going to check it out.
Yeah, and it's mid-90s, super fucking cheesy, but oh well.
I'm a dragon, see? I'm a
dragon. Oh, fucking well.
I'm surprised you haven't seen it. It was like for like 10 years, I think it was on TNT at least 3,000 times during the day.
I think it even got a sequel or something.
No.
Yeah.
It might have got like a direct to video.
VHS?
Yeah, it might have got one of those.
Dragonheart 2.
Wow. The Dragon.
Oh yeah.
Wow. I think it did.
A New Beginning. Legacy Tales.
Whoa, it got a whole fucking catalog.
Trilogy.
And another one too. Something.
It might be just more companies or films using Dragonheart. It's not the same shit. I know there was a Dragonheart 2, I'm pretty sure.
New Dragonheart figures coming soon.
It's the same part.
By Mondo.
96. Okay, 96. 2017, 2020,
Sofubi Dragon,
2015. Yeah,
Mexican
they're all different movies.
Sofubi Dragon.
Exactly. Shocking, man.
Do we all want the dragon?
Yeah.
Depends on the price, but yes, and also no.
It's going to be too big. It's going to take up too much real estate.
And like, I'll wait for the undead dragon. Yes.
Yeah.
They'll make a bone undead dragon, and that one I'll have to be in on. So I'll pass on this one because I know they're absolutely going to make an undead dragon.
100%.
They're going to make a frost dragon if this one goes well, which I know it will because everyone's been clamoring for it. They'll pay whatever price they say because it's Mythic Legions, and Mythic Legions fucking cabal will all fund it, and they'll all like shit on each other and hate each other like they normally do. They do.
Quick fact.
Yep.
Dragonheart 3, The Sorcerer's Curse.
Ooh.
Stars.
Sounds good.
Christopher Masterson.
Whoa.
Love him.
He looks just like his brother, and you know what them boys be up to.
No, I don't know any Masterson.
Christopher Masterson. That's the masterpiece, right? Christopher Masterson.
Yeah, he's a wrestler, right?
Masterson is
the masterpiece.
Yeah.
Isn't he the brother? Isn't that the guy, Danny Masterson's brother?
Whoa.
Yeah.
He's a rapist.
The rapist?
Rapist brother?
Danny Masterson's let's see. Sibling.
Dude, that guy's a fucking piece of shit.
Yeah, that's 70s rapist.
No, but it's
Siblings,
his brother.
Danny Masterson, Jordan Masterson, Alana Masterson, and Will Masterson. Yep.
Whoa, it had every Masterson except for Danny?
Well, I mean, you can consider me a Masterson when I go to the bathroom because I be Masterson.
Really? Like the Ozempic doesn't like make you not want to do that?
There's nothing on this planet that wouldn't make me not want to do that, bro.
Dude, I know you were serious because you were
If
about
they
to
cut off my hands, I'd learn how to do it with my feet.
Look,
With your nubs, dude.
I know you were serious with that comment because you were about to take off your glasses. You grabbed your glasses like you're dead serious, and then you didn't. And then came the joke. You know,
when shit gets real, dude, the glasses get grabbed.
Yeah. When you grab the glasses and take them off
and adjust,
you're fucking serious. You know?
Real, yeah. Democracy.
Hey, dude, while we're on the subject of dragons, I'm trying to fucking think. There was a toy line that like was independent toy company, but it actually got funded, and they have one wave of toys out, and the second wave, I guess, is like. They're fucking huge, like He-Man style dragons. They're articulated. You can pose them in like a normal dragon pose where all their feet are on the ground, but like they look the best when they're on their hind legs, like stood up, and they have weapons and armor and shit. You guys know what I'm talking about?
Dude, like we're an action figure podcast. What the fuck you think we know this shit?
Dude, I can't remember the fucking name of the toy line, and it's killing me.
I know
because I didn't.
It was an old school. It was an old.
No,
school
it's
line?
recent, and I know what you're talking about.
Brand new. It's brand new.
I've seen them in the stores, and I've seen people post pictures of them. I don't know the name of it, but it's like it's like the toys nobody buys. Like it's like kids' toys toy line that you see in Walmart, like on the bottom shelf.
Let me see if I can find it. Hold on.
Yeah, I don't know what it is.
Dragon toy.
Their brand fucking
Come on, like, bro.
Timestamp.
Yeah, there's no dragon toy.
47 minutes and 14 seconds, and also precursor 13 seconds. Yeah, whatever. God damn it.
But I didn't say the real bad words, so why are you tripping?
Nah, and it's in context. I think I gotta let it slide, you know, because I'm tired of editing. Although it is pretty funny. I like the beep. Also, with Legions Con or Mythic Legions, they had their Reign of Beasts that they showed off. So there's like a hyena, there's a djinn, there's a snake, there's a lizard snake with wings.
You started
and then there's the lion. There's the Lion King.
Oh my god.
Nah, I found it. Look at this fucking shit, guys. Like, look at how that looks. Okay, so that's him.
Okay.
Like regular, right? Now,
Norma Toys.
I don't like it.
now look at this. Look at this fucking shit, dude. That's cool, man. Come on.
Okay, that's cool
that
for you.
reminds me of that
He looks like Mecha Neck.
coming out.
He looks like
Yeah,
the He-Man
exactly.
Mecha Neck.
Turtles.
Well,
of
It's like
New
He-Man
Turtle
Origins.
Grayskull
Yeah,
that's coming out
He-Man
like that.
Origin style.
Yeah, it's totally Turtles of Grayskull style. Like they're even doing the fucking like the Warriors of the Galaxy bootlegs. They're making legit like figures. of these.
Oh, that's cool.
kinda
I like
cool.
that.
Yeah, so it's the same company, you know.
I don't
It-
like that dragon though. It
But
looks-
why not? What's wrong with it? Too
it's
cartoony?
stupid. Yeah, it's just I don't know what to do with it.
Yeah,
It's not for me.
Yeah.
It's not for me.
Yeah.
And if it's for anyone else, that's fine. But you know, hey,
Yeah.
I am allowed to talk shit about it.
Strike two, Retro Barbarian. One more, you gotta get the fuck off the show, dude.
Why? What happened?
What? Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm
my God.
unaware of this rule, but okay.
He just struck out twice with two dragons.
Oh, dude, I'm sorry, dude. I'm out of here. Dragons aren't my specialty, dude. I'll see myself out, dude. I'll see myself out. It's okay.
Yeah.
I don't want no trouble, dude.
That's what he
Yeah,
does.
yeah.
He
No,
brings
he's fucking with you.
He's just like the movie where he like attacks a podcast with a shitty dragon, and then he acts like he kills the dragon, then goes and makes money and goes to the next podcast. All right,
Right.
Yes, she does.
Oh, okay. Real quick before we move off on dragons, Super 7's Tiamat animated Dungeons and Dragons dragon. I want that dragon.
Fuck Super 7. Although
that's gonna be another
buy it.
expensive one.
Is that
It's gonna
the
be
one
like
that I'm seeing
$300
from New York, from the Legion's Con right now? The big green one, or
No,
That's the Mythic Legions one. Super 7's making an animated 5-headed.
Tiamat, he's got like fucking red, blue, green, pink, purple heads and shit.
Yeah, he's got the dumb looking one and all that stuff on the head, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm not the fucking that thing's gonna be easily $500, dude. It's supposed
No, the pre-orders are already up. It's $300. Pre-orders are already up. Yeah. And I was a big old Dungeons and Dragons animated fan, so I'm all on it. I'm down.
Yeah.
Do you have all of the figures?
The Hasbro made, I fucking Ollie Con.
There you go.
Got them fucking like
Nice.
the price.
Do you have the NECA ones?
No, but no, those are too realistic for the instead of the animated style.
But they did repaints in the animated color scheme, so they look pretty sick. Like the War Duke, the fucking dwarf, like they look cool, man.
I might check them out because Hasbro gave up on them, so I'm shit out of water there.
I did like some of those repaints that they put on the card, you know, for NECA, and like I never bought any of them. I'm a huge D&D fan, but not of the cartoon stuff, you know, just for my imagination alone. But I couldn't get into the cartoon stuff. Some of that NECA stuff is pretty cool, but I still didn't buy it. I stuck to Mythic Legions, and that was it.
Yeah, especially when they came, because like in the collector's box, it's not really my thing to just fucking slap a NECA figure on the shelf in that box and that.
Yeah, that's
panel.
like the idea was a movie box. That's good for horror figures and movie figures.
Exactly. But when they came out with that animated series and they're on the card with the artwork, like the vintage style artwork, I was like, wait a second, like it kind of pulled me in. Then I was like, nah, what the fuck am I doing, you know?
Those are very cool. And it almost pulled me in too. It reminded me of like, you know, kind of like how the Joes are doing the retro card with the sunburst. But the card is very flimsy. The NECA's got the hard card, you know?
Thick, man. It's like fucking, you could shoot a fucking bullet through that thing and it wouldn't penetrate.
Let's move on to McFarlane. You don't have to repaint the Dark Knight.
That's right, motherfucker. My man ain't your fucking mouth.
Yo, McFarlane, you just showed off a 2-pack of Mr. Bloom and that other like robot figgy. And
that's right, yep.
And it just went on. It's been at Target forever, and nobody bought it. And now it's on clearance for $20, and I bought it today. And now you're showing it off now for some reason. I just seen your video. You just showed it off. That's fucking weird, dude.
But have you looked at my feet, Jonathan? I love feet. I love feet more than I love action figures.
You're like a Quentin Tarantino. Yes, you do, because you don't wear fucking shoes. I got your figure. You're like Quentin Tarantino.
I don't fucking know. I guess Target fucked him. What do you think?
Just nobody knew who those characters were. I bought it just because it looked cool and it was cheap. I don't think anyone read those comics ever. Nobody did.
Nobody did.
Not even Cobra, and he's a comic guy. Yeah,
comic wizard.
But McFarlane did show off a bunch of page punchers, which is his kind of own line that comes with the comic book, but the 7-inch versions are
repaint. We're gonna repaint everything and sell it for you for more money.
He had a comic or kind of animated version of Red Hood, so it's a comic based off the animated. Was it Batman? The Adventures Continue. So it's like a Red Hood with the jacket, and he looks animated. It's a piece of shit. But moving on, there's a Superman 78, but it's not 78 like the movie. It's the comic Superman 78. So it's also a piece of shit. And then for the final page puncher, it's Shazam from the Dawn of DC, which actually looks pretty cool if you're into Shazam, and I am not. So it's a piece of shit.
No. I don't want any of this shit.
Some of this shit is cool. But yeah, I get it. Most of it's garbage. But at least he's making all this shit for DC, which no one else would at this level. You know.
Yeah, that's true.
this size, which is like almost doll size, because the scale for 6.5-inch figures, like kind of like WWE size, which is the normal going rate for figures nowadays, or it's 112, which 112 can scale from really little 112 to a bigger 112. But these 7-inch figures, like WWE style, McFarlane's are fucking giants. Like, they're like fucking dolls, most of them. Not everyone, but most of them.
Yeah. They don't fit in with my shit. I don't want them.
Thank God you guys shut up. You guys were annoying the fuck out of me. So let's move on to Asmus, which is kind of like Hot Toy style, 1/6 scale, high quality figures. They showed off a 1/6 Schmeagol from Lord of the Rings, Golem, if you will. Ooh. And which is weird for this figure because he comes with like seamless arms. So kind of like that Fison fucking TB League fucking skin over a wire fucking thing. But then he has like legs that I don't know if they're the same kind of like standing legs that are just hard plastic, or are they seamless too? But he comes with a different set of legs that are crouching that are hard plastic, which is weird to me alone. I'm like, I would want to pose my Schmeagol. I want to play with my Schmeagol a little bit. Maybe I want to just like dip my Schmeagol into different things, you know?
What's taters, Precious?
Skin him, cook him, dipping him in a piece of shit.
I don't know. I'd fuck with. I won't fuck with that Schmeagol because it's 1/6. If it was 1/12, I'd fuck with a new Schmeagol because old Toy Biz Schmeagol's are falling apart. They are falling apart 20 years later.
I love the NECA Schmeagol. I think it's 1/6 scale or it's a quarter scale or something like that. But it's not big, but it's pretty big, and I have it, and like it's dope as fuck. It's got like all the hair strands, and it really looks like him. This one does not look like him. But he comes with a different head, the sad eye version, where he's like, "What's Precious?" and he's got the big wide eyes. That one looks like him. But this figure is only $130. I think they know it sucks, and it's also smaller, you know?
That's still a hard price to swallow for a fucking figure, you know, for a shitty figure anymore.
Yeah, it's still expensive for that fucking figure.
Yeah.
If it loses, Precious, we eats it whole.
See,
if it's over 100 and we're saying, oh, it doesn't really look like it, then fuck them. Fuck them.
Also with Asmus Toys, they showed off their 1/6 scale Evil Dead 2 Evil Ash. So remember when he comes out of the fucking puddle and he's Evil Ash. Now there's no normal Ash head with this. It's just Evil Ash. And he comes with, like his severed hand, like the jokey hand fucking bit. Necronomicon pages, not the book, just the pages. And the axe. A couple of different hands and stuff, maybe one extra head, and it's what, like $200, over $200, $210, I think.
Not even a Necronomicon,
dude. That is some bullshit, man. Like, if you don't get a normal Ash head with it, why? Because you already made one. Like, you gotta like span out Evil Dead 2 to just have one Evil Dead 2 figure that comes with everything. You know?
Exactly.
Charge me $250. I might buy it. You know, I don't get into the 1/6 scale that much, but for horror, I do. You know, here and there.
I really wanted that fucking figure, the original one they released, because I think, like, you know how you get like timed editions these days with your pre-orders and shit.
You get deluxe and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, and I think it came with like shit you absolutely needed. It was like the basement diorama and the fucking witch popping out of the fucking basement. And you got all that shit, and it's like I saw someone displayed in their glass IKEA cabinet. And it took up a whole fucking square, and it just looked so good. It was like the best fucking Ash figure I'd ever seen. And I was like, the only way it's worth it is if you got everything.
Right. That's why, like, you know, I love certain Hot Toy horror figures. They do come with everything, like the Patrick Bateman from American Psycho. You get everything with it because they're never going to make another figure from that fucking movie. Ever.
Right.
You know? Right. But Evil Dead, they sold that license everywhere. But I wish they would make some newer movie stuff, like Ellie from the newest one, you know, or I think her name is Ellie. Whatever, the apartment movie one.
Yeah, Evil Dead Rise.
Yes. Yeah.
Yes.
I hadn't seen that yet. Is it good?
Oh, dude, you got to check it. It's pretty fucking metal at some points.
Yes. And
I'm gonna watch it this weekend.
they have no problem killing kids in it because
which is awesome.
Righteous.
Terrifier 3 style too, man.
Yeah.
Kids are getting slaughtered left and right.
well, Terrifier 3, while being gruesome, does not show kids being murdered.
Well, I mean that kid that opens the sorry, spoilers, when he opens the package in the mall.
Yeah,
but
for
it's
sure.
just, it cuts away. Everything cuts away, and there's an explosion. Whatever, Evil Dead Rise. These are they're teenagers, but they all fucking die gruesomely.
Yeah.
Which is pretty fucking cool.
Hell yeah, dude. Did you guys like the remake, the Evil Dead remake? Was that late 2000s?
Yeah, I liked it.
Yeah, with the chick.
At first, I did not like it, but then I thought it was a good movie, and I kept rewatching it. Now I like it a lot.
Yeah, me too.
I just I loved Evil Dead so much that I didn't think they could take Ash out of it. And it's not about replacing him with a girl. It was totally a different vibe, which I'm good with. But I didn't like it that it was scheduled as a reboot and not in the same family,
Let's be honest, man. Bruce Campbell is Evil Dead, so you can't fucking have an Evil Dead movie without him. But I came around kind of like you. I was like, nah, you can't have Evil Dead without him attached to it in some way.
And he was, but yeah.
But right,
Should add a cameo.
Yeah, for sure.
But then after that, we got The Show, which The Show was so good, man. I loved it.
No hippie! Yeah, hippie!
We're the Ghost Beaters.
I love that show.
Yeah, that show fucking is awesome, dude. I wish it
was fun.
I feel like it could still be going, They shouldn't have canned it.
And
it could always come back.
I've lived in Jacksonville, where I was stationed there for a little bit, and yeah, Jacksonville is heaven, dude. You should visit it sometimes. Jacksonville, Florida. Yeah. It's amazing.
That's where he wanted to go, yeah.
Fucking water trash, dude.
I thought that was Puerto Rico.
No. That's a floating island of trash.
Oh, the island.
Yes.
Sorry.
Right. Different. And they'll stab you there.
Hey,
in Jacksonville.
I'm sorry, Cobra.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
What happened?
Yeah, he's not even paying attention.
I really ain't. Race. My bad. I'm sorry.
He doesn't. He's not sure which floating Mexican island you're from.
I'm not no fucking Mexican.
I just learned today that
Puerto
Mexican
Ricans
is
are
not a dirty
Mexican
word.
racist.
I'm not on the loop here. I'm gonna start dropping N-bombs just to fuck up the whole show.
I know, I was bringing you back in because you're daydreaming, muted, getting high.
Puerto Ricans will stab you for calling them Mexican. I know. My stepdad was one, and he stabbed me multiple times, and I lived, and then he died. So, long story short, yeah. Next up, SH Fig Arts. So continuing on with the whole Lord of the Rings shit, they showed off some shadowy figures. We don't know what they're making, but we know it's Lord of the Rings, and we see the shadows of the figures, and we know it's Frodo Baggins, and we know it's fucking Gandalf. But
what is it, Precious?
There's no hat.
It was Aragorn, wasn't it?
I thought it was Aragorn too, but then someone said it was Gandalf, so I just went with that. But I thought it was Aragorn.
Me too.
I thought it was Strider or Aragorn, and it probably is. But somebody said it was Gandalf, and maybe they were wrong. So maybe
they didn't include the hat. It threw everybody off.
Yeah, it would make sense. But now looking at it, or thinking about it, it's got to be Strider. But we'll see.
I hope so.
SA Strict Arts is cool, but I don't know. I don't want to pay
too many good Lord of the Rings options.
I don't want to pay $70 for each Lord of the Rings figure unless I really, really need it.
Pay $80 and get cloth goods on the fucking Toys Metaverse site.
Well, yeah. Sometimes
I'm telling you,
Fig
dude,
Arts has cloth goods. Not.
We'll take some Hobbit figures. I mean,
Fig Arts are cool, but the fucking differences you get between the premium ones you order online versus the ones you find in Target are pretty dramatic.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
What's the difference?
For sure.
Well, I guess you just get a lot,
about $40.
Yeah, $40, right? Because they're $39 at Target, or maybe even a little cheaper.
They're cheaper than that.
Are they?
Yeah.
No,
the selection's
they're
so
about $35,
minimum.
dude. plus that.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
The selection's so minimal, though. Like, you only get the main characters of certain shows. You're never
Yeah.
guaranteed to get the characters you hope to get.
Right.
Like, they're never going to release Beetlejuice in one of the $35
That's why you
basic
gotta go to La
bundles.
Pulga and talk to Tommy because he has those shits all day.
Exactly. That's what you
Tommy.
It's only a matter of time before you can get those in Mexico.
Yeah, because my son's his interest is peeking into figures. He's really getting into it now with me because especially since going to Roscon and seeing me pick up shit, and he copped one of those Bandai DBZ joints.
okay,
I think it was Trunks,
they're all right.
and it's not bad because for his birthday I got him the SH Figurat. I got him that one for his birthday, and he does agree that the SH, he likes the SH better than the Bandai.
But sometimes Bandai partners with the SH and they release the same crappy figure in
It's
a
the same
store.
thing,
Yeah.
Yeah, but so I've been
Sometimes.
showing them shit, and like they got a SH has a King Cold, whoever his name is, the cooler
Just came out.
Is this a Christmas song?
That thing is fire.
It was a P
bro.
Bandai exclusive. You had to pre-order it like a year ago. It goes for $200 on BBTS, and I think they might have sold out already.
Yeah, it's fire.
Fucking
It makes-
glorious. Comes with a
It gets me a
throne.
little interested into it too because I'm a DBZ fan myself. Yeah,
No, I
but
love DBZ.
yeah.
Yeah.
So tell me your opinion about do you like GT?
Not too much. I respect it because now the guy's dead. I'm like, oh, I'll get any Dragon Ball I can get. But I like the figures of it. Like Baby Vegeta's cool. I got the Bandai Baby Vegeta until SH Figure Arts makes one that's probably a little better.
Hold on. Tell me
Right.
the difference between Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball GT. What does GT mean?
I think it stands for
Grand
Grand
Tour?
Tour.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What does that
But
mean?
it was
It's
a
like they're
sequel.
racing?
Yeah,
Like-
isn't it kind of the continuation of the 90s story? Like GT like took place after Dragon Ball Z, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like, fucking I don't know if you guys would ever tune into like Cartoon Network around the mid 90s to early 2000s, but it was mostly Dragon Ball Z that would come on. And then after that
And
the story
Inuyasha.
continued with GT, right?
Yeah, and basically, so Goku's all strong. He's up there training up in the little joint, and I think it's Garlic Jr. comes up there to get these different set of Dragon Balls,
Uh-huh.
right? And then he finds them, and he accidentally wishes that Goku was a kid again.
Uh-huh.
And
Yeah.
the Dragon Ball, the Dragon
Yes.
Shinron, or is it Omega Shinron? I forget who it is. It's a different dragon from GT,
Uh-huh.
from Z. And he turns him into a kid, and then there you have it. Like it starts from there. He's a kid over again.
Kind of reset.
He runs. Yeah, he runs into Kid Trunks. He runs into his granddaughter Pan,
Uh-huh.
and then it goes from there. And I mean, it's got a lot of corny filler, but some of those, in my opinion, next to Z, that's
It's the best.
bro.
The best.
Omega Shinron fucking saga was badass, bro.
Yeah.
Cool.
I never thought the
And
day
Baby
would
Vegeta.
come that
Baby Vegeta was good too.
I never thought the day would come that eventually we would be talking about Dragon Ball Z and there would be like a whole conversation on Hoodcast about Dragon Ball Z.
Sorry, it's just
Glad to be part of it.
It's
Yeah,
on
I
the
mean-
I've been in the Dragon Ball closet this whole time, bro.
here's the thing, man.
Welcome out, dude. Let's rub our Dragon Balls together.
This is happening strictly because of the people we've brought together here tonight.
Absolutely.
Amen, brother.
And I hate to say it, but I've been a huge fan of it, like OG anime since the dawn of fucking time.
So I'm a fan of the OG. Like I love Robotech and all Robotech, Macros Plus, all that shit.
Yes,
and the only time I ever watched Dragon Ball was when I was in Navy jail. So
Sure.
yeah, and that was it.
My love for it.
That's an
started
awesome
with-
thing to play in jail.
It is. My love
It was great.
for anime started with Fist of the North Star. It's like that shit. I love
My
Fist of the
son
North
likes that shit.
Okay,
Kenshiro.
that's not
Star.
hentai.
Yeah, Kenshiro. Dude, it's just fucking awesome.
There's no tentacle
then,
penises in that. What are you talking about?
There are. Thank God. And then shit like Golgo 13 and fucking Lupin and all that shit. Ninja Scroll.
Scroll,
all that.
yes.
All that ultra violent
show. You ever fuck with that one?
I do like Yu, but I'll be honest with you, dude. I haven't seen a ton of it. But the
late night Toonami 90s kids will understand. Late night on Adult Swim. Toonami, that was on a lot.
That's what put me up on DBZ, bro.
Exactly. That's why I got
a lot of anime.
And then what's crazy, not to cut you off, brother, but that's what I do on the show. And one time I was like channel surfing on the late night, kind of faded. And this has got to be 2001-ish. And I found like a local Asian channel, like a channel that was predominant. I don't know what type of Asian channel it was, but at like midnight they would play Dragon Ball Z, but it was like 10 episodes ahead of what Toonami was playing.
Oh shit!
Right?
So spoiling.
But it was in Japanese. It was in Japanese, right? And then I started finding like I got it. I was like, oh okay. Every it would only come on like once a week, I think, too. And I was catching it, bro. And then I had to stop because it ruined some Cell Saga shit for me.
You got spoiled.
Yeah, and I was like, oh no, I gotta stop watching this.
Hey guys, we gotta cut the anime talk down. I mean, I got to, because the show's got to move on. We're already hour 10 minutes in, so I gotta let Jack Burton say.
Well, why don't you go on over to China? Visit
Although
the motherland.
It is Japanese, whatever. It doesn't matter. That's makes it funny. We got to go to recent acquisitions. Coming up, what we picked up.
$5 discount, girl. You gonna give it to me? Walmart employee, Target team member. Give me that shit. Give me your phone number. Call me later when it's in stock. Yo, got that Casey Raft 2-pack. Gonna sell it to you out the motherfucking bag. Cause you gonna be there. Gonna take it real.
Recent acquisitions of what we picked up last week. I got to take off that Will Smith clip because, he's a little on the list of certain, maybe a Diddy list and maybe a little weird. I don't know. It don't matter. It's Hoodcast. So, recent acquisitions of what we picked up this week. We'll start with the PottDogg. Yo, PottDogg.
Oh, awesome. Okay, I got a few things. Let's just start off with RossCon. We talked about a little RossCon earlier. I went and got some. So they got little like statues that you get on like BBTS. They're like $26. Got some My Hero Academia statues. They fit in almost to 1/12 if you put them in the back.
Is that a good show?
Fuck you, dude. Yeah, it's good. It's like X-Men mixed with DBZ.
Nah,
it's like anime superpowers.
I don't like it.
Oh, fuck you. It's cool. But they're like $10 for something that's like 26 that I kind of wanted. So I grabbed a few of them bitches.
Is this one of them?
Yeah, they're usually about $15, right?
That's Togeda. And I think she's a little too big.
I bought it just because she's, hot and like trying to stab someone with a knife. I don't know. I just like the character.
I actually got that same one, took her out, and she was too fucking big. I was thinking, I got to cut her in half and take some out of her and put it back in.
Oh, I'll take some out of her. All right.
I'm talking about customizing, not murdering bitches.
Yeah.
Next, no. I'm holding it up to the camera. You know what this is?
It's
this is a U2s.
U2s. Oh, yeah, I know about U2s. Like they actually sent us a bunch of free shit in the early years of Hoodcast trying to get off the ground.
And
most U2s are terrible.
And we
most U2s have the eyes that are just little shitty slants, little U's.
Yeah.
But
the old ones.
But some of them have actual eyes. So this is Jenny the Teenage Robot. This was a cartoon when I was a kid.
I don't know.
I actually didn't watch it. I didn't even like this.
But
I'm
it.
a fucking addict. Yeah, I'm an addict.
U2s are cool, but they're $30 each.
Yeah, it was too much money for being an addict. I'm a fucking retard. But this thing was worth the money.
What is that?
This is a Super 7 Slayer mascot.
Oh, fuck
BBTS
that.
exclusive,
No.
all black.
Okay, all
this
black.
This is Bahamut or whatever, yeah.
Yeah,
this
Bahamut.
is the Satan worshipping, yeah.
But he looks like a fucking cow. And, I guess he looks like the album cover a little bit for Slayer, but I just don't like the figure. Super 7s, I don't like the company, but I like that they do like the music and the whole, like not the horror, but the music figures. I think that's dope as shit because no one's doing it. Like
this is just so people that are listening know. This is a black goat man with a flaming crown in between his giant antlers, and I'm gonna put him facing my D13 Jesus Christ when I get Jesus. Because I am a fucking weirdo, and I want religious figures beating the shit out of evil. That's what I got, man.
I'm the same way. That's why, like, I have my custom, like, devastating Jesus, or deathmatch Jesus, I call him. You know, and he's on Brock Lesnar's body, and I put hella like religious tattoos on him, like slide decals, and then he's got like the crown of thorns on his head that I got from CraniacStudios.com. 3D print heads. Go hit up Isaac.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
Craniac Studios has a Jesus Christ head.
Yes, with crown of thorns. It's fucking dope as shit.
You just gave him a sale.
Dude,
I need it.
I put it on a Brock Lesnar body, put tattoos on the Brock Lesnar, took off the dick sword, you know, put cool ass shit. It's a fucking amazing. I will take pictures of it.
Fuck yeah, thank you.
Yeah,
I just added it to my favorites too. Thank you. I didn't know about Craniac Studios. Dude, I appreciate that shout out.
They got sales going on here and there, and we've had Isaac on the show, but like he recently bought another like head printing company that was going out of business, so he has way more files, exclusive files, and then he does customs too. Like he does voting stuff where you can vote for the next head or whatever. He recently just did all the heads from that one horror movie that people like a lot for some reason with where they wear the glasses and they can see the ghosts. You know
what? They Live?
No, not They Live. The mansion where with Monk guy, he's in it. They wear the glasses to see the ghosts in the glass house. I forget what it's called.
Oh, 13 Ghosts?
13 Ghosts, yeah. He did all the heads for that recently. All the ghosts. And
there's some sick ghost design. The ghost with the fucking cage on his head?
Yeah,
that shit's cool.
I don't know if he did that. That might be a little difficult. But
yo,
he did
13 Ghosts is the movie where the horse gets sliced in.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, Arthur Criticus.
Out, bro.
Yeah, Matthew Lillard is in it.
Out.
I like Matthew Lillard a lot, but only in Scream.
Yeah.
All right.
Wow.
Cody, RetroBarbarian. What'd you pick up this week?
Bros, you guys are probably gonna fucking make fun of me, but most of my
Sofubi.
Most of my purchases are not new toys, guys. It's all fucking vintage old shit that you probably never even heard of.
Cool. No,
and I'm younger than all you fuckers.
Really? How old are you?
34. I'm turning 34 this month.
Dude, you're not that much younger.
I'm 32, bitch.
Yeah.
I'm younger.
God damn it, PottDogg. You young motherfucker.
Look, I like old toys. I like them too.
All right.
My balls don't sag as much as yours, motherfucker.
I guess so, dude.
They will.
My first pickup. This is a line of toys from, I want to say, the 50s, made by a company called Heartland, and they made gunfighters. So I'm a big Western dude, and I love cowboys and shit.
Okay.
So this toy line is pretty fucking hard to come by, but they made a lot of the popular television shows from that time period.
Hold on a second, man. You just said that you're younger than us, and then you go on to like talk about a toy from the 1950s.
Well, that's my thing. That's my whole fucking thing, dude. Like because of my dad and who he was as a comic guy and a toy collector secondary, he instilled me with a sense of I just love all this old shit, even though I am a younger dude, to be into this stuff. Because most people my age have no fucking clue about this shit.
Dude, that's pretty awesome. Like, you know, like my dad turned me on to like all that old shit too. And then one day I got him like an old fucking figure for Christmas. And then the next year he was like giving it away to me. He didn't know who gave it to him. I'm like, what the fuck, dude? You know, I'm like, all right, that's a slap in the face, you know?
Yeah.
That's like on The Sopranos when homeboy gives him that jacket. And then he comes over to Tony's house and he sees that Tony gave the jacket to like his waiter or some shit like that.
Who's pissed?
Sorry, Cody, man. Go on with your
It's all good. It's all good. Just bullshit. But anyway, this gunslinger from Heartland, they call them Heartland gunfighters. They're highly detailed. They look like basically like the fucking actor. This guy is Dan Troop from the show Lawman, and they're painted really nice. They come with a fucking awesome gun. Goes in the holster. They got the fucking
it's fuck.
Hey man,
dude, he looks like vote for Pedro.
Yeah, he kind of does.
I have that figure.
So anyway, that was the first thing I got this week. I picked up a Tonto 1977 character bank. I like Lone Ranger, so pretty fucking cool, pretty hard to find.
What is a character bank?
Just, a big piece of blown plastic that has the slot in the back for coins and the little fucking stopper.
Oh, okay. Like it doesn't look like you can fit many coins in there, but for back in the day, for poor people,
Yeah, maybe for a kid saving up to go down to the comic store, you'd have enough quarters in here to fucking make it.
And you only needed pennies and shit back then too.
Exactly. In 77, what's a comic book cost then? 25 cents.
And then also, no one ever saw the Johnny Depp movie where he played Tonto, right? No one.
No, I didn't see that one.
I'd never seen it either. He did play Tonto though, right? Or did
I heard that movie.
Lone Ranger?
Yeah, Lone Ranger.
Lone Ranger.
Yeah, I saw that movie. It sucked. Yep.
Yeah, I heard it was terrible. I didn't want to see it.
Never watched it. Never will.
Not worth it.
And last but not least, my last pickup. This guy is super fucking rare.
Oh, I like that.
Cool. Yeah,
his name is. It was made by a company called Irwin, and his name is the Man from Mars.
Explain what he looks like, please.
So he's about maybe 10 inches tall. He's hard plastic. He's got a red spacesuit on. He's dual wielding laser pistols.
Yeah, and he's super drunk. He's got 2 pistols for each of you.
But he's got the alfalfa joint coming up out the helmet.
Yeah, so it's really hard to find this toy with the original space helmet because these things were pretty fragile, pretty brittle. So normally you see them, you don't even see this toy with the fucking space helmet. And if you do, it never has the original antenna, which is poking out. Oh, it's an antenna. Okay. Supposed to be for his telecommunications or whatever. This guy's supposed to be from Mars. And
that's Elon Musk, dude.
The little fucking key is missing too. But when you wind this key up, he walks. He's got these metal wheels that roll.
Okay.
And when he walks, his arms go up and down, so he's shooting his laser pistols.
Nice.
So
very nice.
Those are my little vintage pickups.
Damn, dude, you got
mad
some
respect for vintage
shit, dude. Are you finding this at yard sales and shit? Do people know what they have a lot of times, or they don't know?
Most of the time, they don't know. I mean, in today's day and age, you get a lot of these old fucks who don't know what they got, but they'll go onto eBay immediately and be like, well, there's one on here for $800, so that's what it's worth.
They're not looking at sold prices. Right. They're looking
exactly.
It's like, dude, get the fuck out of here. And also, no one's going to pay an eBay listing, even for sold price, for a vintage toy. If you're selling it here at the flea market or whatever swap meet, dude, you got to go 50% below that, dude. Like, it's different, 70% at least.
This is garbage you're fucking trying to get rid of, dude. Like, if you don't take my $100 for it, you're gonna fucking sit on it.
Right, and you're never gonna find another person again unless you put it online.
Yeah,
exactly.
Because I used to find all those kind of toys all the time in the trash.
Hey, dude, dumpster diving. I
said, where's my drums, man?
Your what?
Yeah, that was a stinger, bro.
Okay. Yeah, he's lighting me up, man. He's giving up.
Fucking that's the joke, Fucking look, I ain't ready for it. I didn't have it queued up. So
look here, my man. You wanna text into the chat and say your opinion and all this shit,
bro? All you do is blow up the Hoodcast chat with all your shit of what you're doing all day. You're like the new Mikey V Town, man, and we're getting tired of it.
Who's we?
The general we, the royal we.
Yeah. As he steps on another joke, I was gonna try to roast this guy again. But
bro, your jokes need to be rewritten. Go back to the fucking drawing board. Yeah.
What joke you had tonight?
That's what, dude. I've had plenty of jokes over the time. You have to just re-listen to them because they're over your fucking head. You have to learn
over
a lot
people's head
about
jokes
comedy.
ain't funny.
No, it is because there's replay value, dude. You don't understand any of this because I've seen the Weekly Habit Unlimited, which is on Wednesday nights
Here
on
we go.
YouTube.
Let's attack my great shit because you're deflecting that your shit sucks tonight.
Okay, all right. And it
God,
was
I
my
hope these two
idea.
go and kick each other's ass in a couple of months.
Well, I'm waiting for the shoulder to get right.
Whoa. Hood Mania is coming, and you just had your shoulder surgery. Well, that's hard to say when you've been drinking. But
that is a good tough one, right?
It is, dude. Say that 3 times. Shit.
Shoulder surgery.
Yeah, fucking kick your ass.
So just for the listeners, what exactly is going to go down in Hood Mania?
We don't know yet, and we got to build it up and think it up. So
yeah,
nice.
It's going to be a slobber knocker.
That's what I'm thinking.
I have found like a lot of doors and shit and a lot of cool stuff to make, something.
And now that I'm so experienced, I had so many one match.
Yeah, you had one match. But
I had all those one match.
It can't be a rematch. It's got to be tag team, triple threat. Something got to be added.
Yeah, but now that I've had several one match, I can know how to time it better.
Why don't you just shut the fuck up and tell me what you picked up this week at RosCon, because I know you poor as fuck.
RosCon. Okay, so for myself, I picked up a Arkham Asylum or Arkham whatever.
Arkham Knight, McFarlane, the one with the non-camo fights. It's a dope figure. I like that one.
Yeah, it is. It's nice.
Oh, that's a Joker. I don't like that Joker.
Yeah.
I thought you were talking about the Batman.
No, it's a Joker. It's got blood all over his face and shit.
Yeah, he sucks.
$6, hella good deal.
Shitty
Yeah,
stuff,
I mean,
though.
For $6 though, fuck it.
Yeah, $6. Why not? That's why I grabbed it. I'm
worth
not
it.
paying full price for this fucking 5-head Joker with the fucked up hairline. Then I picked up the Arkham Knight. It kind of was, I don't know why, but now I'm just gonna probably sell it later on because at first I was like, ooh, this is kind of fire, but it's hella plain and I ain't one of those repainters. So yeah, I get that, and then I know it's something else. Oh, I fucking dropped $10 on this fucking action.
Best action fucking shit.
Yeah,
Best action.
Yeah, fuck the best actions, but at least it's Casey Jones. Casey Jones is a cool character, but best action, never buy those figures, dude. They're
I won't
pieces
again.
of shit.
Yeah, even for $8, I'm like disappointed because
it's not worth it.
It reminds me of a boot.
Yeah, it's very boot-like.
And I'm like, yo, I could have slapped 10 more bucks on it on the 8 that I spent and got a fucking boot.
Right.
Yeah.
And been like a CT Wooby that I fucking need to get my hands on.
And that's
I've
what
been
I picked up.
procrastinating.
I finally
Every time I get a little cash to spend, I gotta buy a fucking another Christmas present.
Well,
anyway,
we got to get over
so
with
that
this
was
segment.
about it.
You gotta use your shizzle cred, man.
Yeah. Oh, believe me, it's
Jizzle. Oh,
Yeah.
Jizzle.
Sorry, jizzle cred.
Chisel. Which is funny because
Chisel.
people started calling Chisel Jizzle, and when I
Does he hate it? I hope he hates it.
I hope he fucking hates it.
I don't think he
nah,
fucking cares.
it don't phase him. That motherfucker.
Dude, let me tell you about this dude. This dude will give the skin off his back to fucking help you out. But
Yeah.
he's solid in what he says and what his beliefs and views are. He's solid in it. But he will fucking rip his skin off his back to fucking help you out, man. That dude's a
He's a good
motherfucker.
dude. He's a good dude.
When I asked him, like, hey, what do you want me to call you on the radio or on the show? And he goes like, well, people used to call me Chisel. I'm like you're like a tool that you're chiseling
chisel.
with. He's like, yeah, but like it was more like it was during the Snoop Dogg era with the Izzles and everything. So it was Charlie but Izzle. And I'm like,
yeah.
okay, but Chisel sounds like jizz, dude. Chisel sounds like jizzle. And like that's what I said. And so I stopped. I never called him that in the early days. And you can hear it on like when he did come on the show. I never called him that. I called him Confirmed Charlie because I thought I didn't know this motherfucker's name at toy shows. He just looked like some bearded fuck, you know? And yeah, and then like I thought his name was Charlie, but then I finally confirmed his name. I was like, Confirmed Charlie is a better name. But whatever, it's Chisel or Jizzle, you know. Hey, Chisel, I don't call him Jizzle, but now other people are calling him Jizzle, so it might stick. You know how Jizz sticks to shit.
We have Bingo to thank. I'm sorry, but Bingo made it fucking stick, man.
Right. Well, yeah. All I did, I went to Spirit Halloween stores and picked up tons of Killer Clown shit for 50% off, like the giant popcorn gun, which is like $100. So I paid $50 for it, you know, and a bunch of other like shit I can sell eventually, like, you know, the lunchbox tins and stuff, you know, for half price, dude. Those will go for $30 in off season, easily, $25 at least, and you know, I paid $6.99 for them. Yeah, all right.
Those are eggs to hatch.
Yes. And also, yeah, I got the CT Wolverines in, which I kept one for myself, which is dope as fuck, and I'll sell the rest off. You know, people don't know. Not everyone knows about the game.
How many you got?
I got 2, but I got more coming. Once, because I had to try it out. So I bought 2 and tried out 1, and then I'm like, all right, I'm going to get some more, and I'll see how they sell.
How many you gonna get?
Probably 4.
Make it 5 and I'll pay you back.
Well, I'll just give you 1.
All right, one love, brother.
Yeah.
Bam.
Let's get to the listener segment coming up with the gang.
Vi kom natt med the gang. Vi kom natt med the gang. Vi kom natt med the gang. Vi kommer 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 natt med the gang. Natt med the gang. Vi kommer natt med the gang. Vi kommer natt med the gang. Vi kommer natt med the gang.
Is what they do worthwhile?
Obviously now, since you put on that MAGA hat, then you walked away smiling, we know what you're up to. We know what you did. We know what you set forth. But we're not here to talk about that politics shit. We're here to talk about HoodCastAF and figures, which you can go to HoodCastAF.com, and there's that voice message button on the side of the screen. You hit that, you can play a character or whatever. Or go to Instagram, ask to join HoodCast chat, and that's where we're at. Look, we have a Discord. I don't know how to work it. I don't know how to add people. It's just fucking dumb to me. You know, I'm like Sleepy Joe. I don't know how to work this shit. I don't do a good impression, but maybe PottDogg can help me out. I don't know.
Hey, man. I just took a hit. But hey, I'm trying here. I'm trying to do old Joe. It's the best I got. I just took a hit, man.
Yeah, I get it.
Mr. President, how do you feel about the weather? Well, in America, when you want to get something done, you gotta... No, never mind.
We're running on joy, and joy works. I guess it didn't work. I don't know. Look, this is just jokes. We're not butthurt people. We're not saying anything. We're talking about toys. And this is the listener segment. So if you did go to HoodCastAF.com, we will play your calls. But I do have a message from, I think it's Tim. So let me see that. Where is Tim sent me a message. I think it's a relatively new message, our listener. I don't know if he's listened to the back catalog or has been there for days and finally found us or whatever. But we had talked to him, or not talked to him. He had called in and said yes about the gay bar thing that Cobra was drunk about. There's a whole lineage of shit that you have to go back and listen to previous episodes to know. But Tim says this. He goes, first off, Bad Day, which is the episode. Great episode. I deal with emissions bullshit here in Illinois as well. So he's talking about, like I talked about my truck fucking breaking down and all the California.
I think you read this last week, bro.
Did we?
I think you might have read this last week, yeah.
I think so. It sounds familiar.
Yeah, the emissions and all that, yeah.
Maybe I did.
You did, sir.
No, I think, oh yeah, I think I did. Oh yeah, because he says yesterday was Halloween. Oh, fuck. My bad. Wow.
Oh, good, bro. I'm going to let this one slide.
Yeah, you better. Well, then we have a call from PottDogg, which he's here.
Right.
But
9 for 9. And all
No. No, this is 10 for 10. 9 for 9 was him showing up on the show. This is 10. He's 10. X in Roman numerals. So let's hear from the PottDogg. What's PottDogg got?
Rest in peace.
Yeah.
I am the PottDogg.
Keep the streak alive.
Undertaker style. Calling HoodCastAF. And if you're not down with that, we got 2 words for you. Sex doll.
Whoa.
Speaking of that, I'm pretty sure I got an STD. That pain in like the base of my penis.
Yeah.
It's like pain.
From a sex doll?
I'm just picturing it being like a festering bacteria in there just fucking me up now. I thought it was like marathon pain. Like I thought everybody's penis hurt after they run.
It's true.
But I think
that's why I don't run.
I was wrong, and it's an STD. I got my big bag order coming. It's actually at Walgreens because for some reason they required a signature, so I sent that bitch to Walgreens to pick up. In that thing, I got like a Bulk and Skull from the Power Ranger Super 7.
Oh yes, I need those.
Those are going to be the best Super 7s ever.
Yes,
because I can't believe Hasbro dropped the ball and didn't make Bulk and Skull. Like you got a fat body and you got a skinny body. What the fuck is wrong with you? And if Super 7 got the license rights, you know Hasbro should have been able to. Absolutely. I just think they're fucking retarded for that. We all wanted Bulk and Skull.
They are retarded.
They were the funny comic relief. They're awesome. And then the Boom Comics, they actually transformed into Power Rangers. They got like a purple and a pink or something, or a purple orange. I don't know. But anyway, I'm excited. I also got like a My Hero Academia statue, a big son of a bitch called Mount Lady. And her thing is she's giant in the show. You should check it out if you never watched it. It's like a cross between X-Men and Dragon Ball Z, in my opinion. And if people think I'm wrong, you can go fuck yourself. Come over to my house, I'll murder you. You know?
Yeah,
Jonathan. Again, bitch.
Sounds fun.
PottDogg don't play. Especially about My Hero Academia, bitch.
Oh my
god. Watch this shit. Mount Lady, Big Bad Toy Store. Hey, PottDogg's in the toy, man. Peace.
Yo, dude.
How did old PottDogg know about new PottDogg's My Academia? Like, dude, it fucking linked up perfectly.
I did it. I forgot I did that.
Yeah, dude, that was like fucking perfect how it linked up with your shit earlier today, though.
It's weird, you know, because I still don't like it, you know. But I do like Bulk and Skull, and I seen like the Bulk finally was like in stock. I don't know about the Skull, but yeah, I gotta get those figures. But I don't want to pay $100. But I need them.
It was a tough pill to swallow, but I already opened them and put them on the shelf. That's why I didn't bring them in here because I forgot because they're already in their home. They're already there. So yeah, like what the fuck was Hasbro fucking thinking for real?
No shit.
They could have made a lot of money on that.
Easy sale.
Yep.
And they didn't do it.
Yeah.
No brainer. Now we can have a real show. Ah, damn it, he's back.
Yeah.
Who?
Fallen froze for 1 second.
I was getting excited.
No, that was all y'all, dude. That's y'all's problem, not mine.
That was all of us, dude. He was good, but we were fucked.
Look,
Have you ever had?
I mean, that's a given. Come on, you're gonna do,
bro.
And they did every Power Rangers they could, you know.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, the 2 best characters.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah, easily the fucking kind of the comic relief of the show. It was like those dudes were fucking awesome, man.
The ones who didn't commit suicide or murder their neighbor or something like that, you know.
Yeah,
and if you're a Power Ranger fan, real quick, Iron Studios has a Zordon. It's a 1/10 scale, but I promise you, it'll fit into your 1/12 scale. It's a light up Zordon. Look into that bitch. It'll complete your collection.
Bro, this dude's got the best voice ever, right? He's like, yo, check this out. I'm PottDogg. From the charts, starting with the song that you never heard of, but this is it. Dude,
I could be on radio.
Do you hear how he says shit and how he phrases shit? Look, like, I'm not talking like you're not here, but I will. And just the way you build up things and phrase things, you know what the fuck you're doing, man. Like, it's weird.
That's the magic of PottDogg.
Well, I wish I would have won my election. I wish I would have talked better, I guess, in my city.
You hadn't... Yeah, like you were running for what?
Local office, not to out myself too much because I say crazy shit and I'll lose every election if I am. But yeah, I was running for like a local election. It was a big election and I lost.
Okay, well,
but it was still fun.
Good for the people, man.
We
Thank
can
God.
we can talk a little bit of that on the after show.
PottDogg in office?
Yeah,
for sure. It'd be hilarious. PottDogg for prez, bitch.
Dude, absolutely.
You got my vote, PottDogg.
We need to have toys for all. Toys for everyone.
I love that Jewish bastard. But we'll get into it on the after show, man. Like, you know, politics aside and shit, we're here to talk about toys. This is what we do on HoodCast, man. Like, it's random, it's bullshit, it's fucking figures, it's bootlegs, it's whatever you want. And whatever's fucked up going on in America, whether you're sad or happy or love it, this is the shit.
Economy. Inflation, recession hits the land of the free. Standing unemployment lines. Blame the government for hard times.
I like
we
this.
just get by however we can. We all gotta duck when the shit hits the fan.
10 kids in a Cadillac stand in line for welfare checks. Let's all leech off the state. Gee, the money's really great.
We just get
What's your cat's name?
However we can.
Spaghetti.
We all
Spaghetti.
gotta duck
Spaghetti.
when the shit hits the fan. Soup lines. Free loaves of bread. 5-pound blocks of cheese.
Cobra knows about that.
Bags of groceries.
Social security
Has run out on you and me. We do whatever we can. Gotta duck when the shit hits the fan.
We didn't waste all our money on toys.
Doobity doo wop wop, say what, yeah?
Look, we don't say goodbye. There's an old Eternia saying.
We just get
We
by.
say,
We say good journey.
good journey.
Good journey.
We all gotta duck when the shit hits the fan.
This is really goodbye, huh?
Soup lines.
Amen.
Free
You
loaves
love
of bread.
Hand arms. Don't say goodbye. Say good journey.
There's an old Eternian saying, live the journey, for every destiny is but a doorway to another. Good journey.
Good journey.